Hey guys! So I'm excited to share with you how you're going to jump into BOD, how you're going to get the most out of all the amazing tools that you have access to. I'm going to be doing a few screen shares here to show you on both my phone and on my desktop here, no matter what device you're on, how you can utilize BOD for yourself. Now, that being said, I'm also including a link here to a guide that you can find both on our wellness page and that will also be hosted in the Wellness Academy so that you can link to the downloadable versions and troubleshoot whatever device you're trying to stream BOD from, because I acknowledge that not every device is the same and that you might run into issues on some devices that you don't on others. So I want to be able to make sure we cover all the bases. That being said, I first want to start with what we have here in the group. So I'm going to share my screen with you to start so that you know. Hold on, it's going to take me a second. Just bear with me. All right, so if we're on Facebook and we're in our group, this is a little preview of the Wellness Studio. You can come under the Files tab here, and under the Files tab, one of the first links you'll see is Beachbody On Demand How-To Guide. You can click on that, and it's full of links and helpful information that will also be located in the Wellness Academy for you to be able to access, that will allow you to troubleshoot, decide how you're going to connect on your TV or your phone or your smart device. This is how you're going to access all your workouts. There's even meal plans and more there, so I want to make sure that you know where to find that. I also want to show you BOD. So let's hop on over to what it looks like when you sign in. You're going to go to www.beachbodyondemand.com, and when you do, you're going to be able to connect to a screen that looks like this. Now, in a moment, I'm going to show you what that also looks like on your phone, whether you're on an Android or an iPhone. I have an iPhone, but you'll be able to kind of get the idea for if you're on an Android user. So this is what BOD looks like. I'm already pre-logged in, but it's the same login you use when you sign into your Team Beachbody account. Log into your account, and once you do, you're going to be taken to your home screen. What's great about this is that you can meet the trainers so that you get to know what all programs are from each one of them. Some of my favorites are right here in the top row, actually. Joel and Jericho are great too, so is Chris. I mean, they each have their own style, and each of us are going to resonate with something different. Plus, each of us are at a different level with our fitness, which brings me to my next thing. So we're going to go into the workout programs. Now, what's great about once you have access to your workout programs, you might be wondering, where do we begin? Well, you can sort them by level of fitness. So if you want only the ones that are the most basic and beginning, you want to click beginner, intermediate, advanced, and advanced, and so on. If you're doing time, do you want to select a time that maybe you have a time restriction of 0 to 30 minutes, maybe 30 to 60 minutes, maybe 60 to 90 minutes. You want to pick your time variation, you can go there. You can also pick the type of workout, whether it's cardio, dance, low impact, muscle building, you have yoga, you can click those and it will sort all of them out and pull them up to the top. Or maybe you have a favorite trainer and you only want to see the trainers that have those. So you click there. Really customizable, and I'm going to take it a step further for you in just a moment. The challenge du jour is something that Beachbody does, which is fun. It's just if you're wanting them to pull the workouts for you and you're just wanting to do something spontaneous and new every day, you can always click on challenge du jour and it'll tell you a playlist that they want you to try. So they'll put together a weekly calendar, workouts to preview, and it's always a grab bag, kind of like a fun way to shake things up and try a new mix. Different programs to try. Each one has their own type of program materials. So with the program materials, you'll find different meal plans, recipes, and more. So if you go into the yoga retreat, you're going to see a meal plan with those. There's even a 3-day refresh yoga. So if you're doing 3-day refresh and you're encouraged to detox and cleanse, you can do the yoga that goes along with that. Also, let's just click on Clean Week is a great place to start, as is the 21-day fix. So let's click on Clean Week just as an example. You go into Clean Week, and under the program materials, you'll actually find a Clean Week start guide for your nutrition. Now I'm going to get into the nutrition on a different video, so don't worry about diving into that. I just wanted you to know where to find it in BOD so that you can know where to go. Under each program has this programs materials tab, and that's where you're going to find all the workout schedules and all the meal planning tools. So here's the workout list. You can click on details and see what it is that you're gonna need for each workout. And then here you just click play and it will run on your device. Now I will say right now, right here, if it won't play for some reason or it's stalling, it's a good indicator that maybe you have too many tabs open, maybe you haven't shut down your computer and rebooted and there's an update that needs to be installed, or your server may be acting a little slow. There's a number of reasons, and you can always troubleshoot by either going to the community, asking on the blog, getting feedback, or coming to the Viva Vita Wellness page and looking at that link I had just showed you at the beginning, where it gives you a link to troubleshoot your own account. But I find that by closing it down and maybe opening in a different browser, if I'm not in Chrome, maybe opening it in Safari, I usually can get it right back up and running. Know that we're dealing with the internet here, so just give a little extra patience. That brings me to my next point. You can download up to 7 workouts on your device. If you're looking for the workout calendar that goes along with the program, all you do is click on the Programs Materials tab that I showed you before. We're gonna open this one out, go to Program Materials, you go to Workout Calendar. Each program has it, and in PDF format, you click on that, it opens up, you can print it out, or you can just leave it open as a window on your computer so that you can track the workouts that are taking place there. This is taking a little bit longer, so just a second. There you go. So there's all the workouts laid out for you, and you can do that for every single program that's on there. How cool is that? So from here, I want to show you another really neat tool that you have at your disposal. In our Viva Vita Wellness page, have custom calendars for you. If you go under Photos and you go under the Albums tab, or you can also go under, if you're on a phone or a tablet, you just click that More button, and I'll show you on our phones in just a moment. But I have all these albums here, and if you click on the Custom BOD Workouts Calendar albums, you can access all the different calendars that I've already put together for you. Here, you can click on any one of them and choose it. I always try to roll a new one out all the time. These are just hybrids, some of my favorites. If you go into these lists, they're chopped up by time, my favorite ones by time. So it just gives you a little bit more variety and ways to shake it up. Now, maybe you want to try your own hybrid calendar. Awesome. If you go out to this site called workoutscheduler.net, the top of it looks like this. You can click this tab and create your own calendar, which I'll show you in a second, or you can scroll down here and see ones that have already been made. This one hybrids P90X3 with T25, and they'll just chop them up and put them on the days for you. I'll show you what one looks like. This one's PIO and 21-day fix, great hybrid. So we'll click on that one and see what it looks like. You open it up, and all it does is it scrambles all the workouts and puts them in the order of when you should do them. So it looks like this one probably had a cap that they didn't want to do workouts that were any longer than 35 minutes. So all of these are 35 or less. This is an awesome hybrid calendar. So this one's already made for you. All you have to do is take a screenshot of it, or print it out. So you have that option. If you go back and you go to the top of the page, create a calendar, you can go Beachbody programs, select the programs you most want to try. So let's say you really want to do something that's going to get you ready for 80-day obsession. You might want to do a little bit obsessed. You might want to throw in some 21-day fix extreme, and I love the 21-day fix ultimate workouts. That seems like a pretty good one. Maybe hammer and chisel, but I'm gonna stick to 3. Then you go down and you tell them how many days you want to work out, a single workout each day, or maybe you want to do single and abs a day, single. You just go through and fill out all these tabs. I want to keep them to 30 minutes. The duration, I want to do 4 weeks. I want to do intermediate, and I have a goal of weight loss. So then you say build a schedule, and it'll crank out a schedule. Right now it looks like it's got a glitch, but you'll crank out a schedule that looks like the one we just showed you on the previous page when you click on these, which is kind of a cool deal to have, and it really lets you utilize all the different tools and options so that you're never ever bored and you're always getting different variety in your workouts. Trust me when I tell you, I'm going to pop back over here. There are so many kinds of workouts. I want to touch on this real briefly, but of course you and I should connect so that I can guide you to the one that is best going to meet your needs. But these are more intense programs. A Little Obsessed is going to get you ready for 80-day session. 3-week yoga retreat has amazing. I'm a yoga instructor, so this holds a special place in my heart, but there's a great plethora of resources under the yoga retreat that's going to help you build up to be a great practitioner. Clean week are very basic workouts. What I love about it is that it pulls a lot of influence from every other Beachbody program that there is. 21 Day Fix is a great starter program for full body toning. PiYo is great for low impact moves, kind of hybrids a little bit of yoga influence, but a lot of dynamic, just fun, more upbeat movements than you would get in your typical yoga flow. Shift Shop is a great cross training. He's very much a trainer. So if you like training, if you like boot camp type stuff, you're going to love that. If you like cardio kick, Core to Force is for you. If you like 21 Day Fix and you've done that and you're like, I'm ready for something more, 21 Day Fix Extreme, I love it. Even if I have to modify it, it's still one of my favorites. I see muscle definition pop like nobody's business when I do that program. T25 is one of my all-time favorites, especially if you're one of my mamas that's looking to get a workout in nap time. T25 is your go-to. Double time is fun if you're doing it with kids. P90X3 is an all-time favorite of mine. Don't be intimidated that it's from P90X. 3 stands for 30 minutes, not extra hard. So 30 minutes, you can get in, get out. That's one of my favorite ones to do with my hubby. He also loves Week of Hard Labor. Size, if you've got that rhythm and you love breaking a sweat, doing your groove thing, check out Size. Fixate, I'm going to get into when we do our nutrition module, but Fixate is great. It has tons of recipes and recipes listed and shown in video for you to be able to do and implement into your meal planning. Sean Week is one of my favorites. It's very dynamic. There is a modifier. Follow Julie, and you will feel like a rock star finishing that program. Again, if you want to do workouts with kids, we've got Kids and Family, Insanity Max 30, which is super challenging, I'm not going to lie, but also you feel like a badass when you get done. The Yoga Studio pulls all the yoga workouts from every program and is a great, great, great hub for this is actually where I go. I rarely go under the 3-week yoga retreat. I pretty much always come to the Beachbody Yoga Studio instead, just so you know. Another dance-based program for countries, music, pre and postnatal workouts that are specific to pre and postnatals. I do a lot of other programs while I'm pregnant, or while I was pregnant. I did a lot of other programs too. I just modified, and I offer those modifications in my pre and postnatal guide. You're welcome to have that from me as one of my clients. I give it to anybody that becomes expecting or is in that postpartum phase. You have access to my postpartum and prenatal playlist, but this is in addition to that. So this is listed in there, but I also give you the most pregnancy friendly workouts on all the other programs as well. UV2 is a fun dance-based one. I love hammer and chisel. You get really shredded. I actually got the benefit of being in the test group for 22 Minute Hardcore. I know Tony. He's an amazing, amazing trainer. I think he's hilarious. 22 Minute Hardcore, again, if you love boot camps, you'll love that program. I could go on and on and on. There's some great programs in the 20s. Again, if you're a mama looking for a short workout, the 20s is the place to go. There's bar workouts and more. And then P90 is actually wonderful if you're nursing an injury or you're looking to ease back into a routine. I highly recommend checking out P20 or P90 because it's got a great, great building block base so that you can stack your workouts and get a little bit stronger each day. And then these are some of the more classics. I do love 10-Minute Trainer. In a pinch, they have the lower body. It's one of my go-to favorites on my major playlist because it will break a sweat in 10 minutes. It's my favorite one to do if I'm going to like catch an early morning flight. I'll do 10-Minute Trainer and I love it. But there's fun ones, the dance ones from Shaun T, like Hip Hop Abs or Rockin' Body. So fun. And Turbo Jam, do not discount Turbo Jam and or Turbo Fire. I can't believe I didn't plug Turbo Fire. It's back up here somewhere. But Turbo Fire and Turbo Jam are amazing and super fun. If you like cardio kick classes, seek out Turbo Jam right here. Fat Burning Elite, amazing. And then Turbo Fire, I think I already scrolled past it. It should be right back up here. Where'd it go? It's here. But just be aware that you have, there it is, right there. I scrolled right past it, Turbo Fire. So just be aware that you have all of these amazing tools right at your fingertips. Just be sure that you're plugging into them. I never want to hear that you're bored with a workout because honestly, on that note, I also want to share with you that I do offer live sessions. What that means is I will get on a format like this where you'll see my face, but I'll also have a camera on you. So you can use a link. We call it the Virtual Wellness Studio. You can get in there and we'll do a workout together. I usually try to host at least one a week. With this next group or with each group that I run, the time may vary slightly, so I can't share with you what time that will be, but be sure you're checking into our community page so that you know when the next one is. All right. I think that's it. Hopefully you feel confident now using your BOD. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out, and I'll be seeing you soon.